All right, this is Prime TV Africa with me, Jay Brown. And of course, if this is your very first time watching us, kindly subscribe to Prime TV Africa because we have a lot of great content on there for you. And today we'll take it things international. So we have an international man over here. We are coming to have a conversation. And one thing we are coming to talk about is about flute. I know flute is dated back 1,000 years in the ancient of Egypt, ancient of China, Greece, and America. Those days they used flute and singing when the merrymaking. I mean, a lot of things. So one man has decided that modern day Ghana, he's going to use flute to do a lot of things. What are some of the consequences? What are some of the gains using flute to do music? So I have one important man in the building. So let's go for a quick commercial break. When we get back, we'll delve straight into action. You're most welcome back from that quick commercial break. Before, as I told you, I have an international man, international flutist, Dela Botri in the building. So we are going to have a conversation. This is not an interview; it's just a conversation. So stay with me. Let's have this great conversation. Big boss,
Yes, sir.
Akwaba.
Yo.
Yeah. This is my very first time meeting you, and I've heard your name. But who is Dela Botri?
And the laboratory is a boy who started way back at the age of 10. Started way back at Russia, Pavlik Junction. And then,
Russia Dansoma.
yes,
Right. Oh, okay.
he started playing his youthful age cultural troupe called Okoto Bridja, then to Nyamime cultural troupe,
Okay.
to the Pan African Orchestra,
All right.
to form his own group 1996. So this is the laboratory.
Okay. Why flute? Because we hope we all know people go for the guitar, people go for drums, people go for trumpet and all that. Why did you then decide? Because I know you are a man of many talents. You can play guitar, you can play drums, you can. Why then did you settle on flute?
Well, I settled on the flute because I realized that my interest is in the flute. And I see that everything that you love so much is a divine gift from God. So I saw it actually when I was growing up. From the year 1989-90, I realized that no, I'm becoming a musician. I used to take it like a hobby. But what happened is that I was thinking about how to develop the instrument before. And I realized that I don't have that kind of capacity. So I was trying to attend music school at Winneba
Okay, those days.
those days, and I realized that the Pan African Orchestra teaches more theory. So that got me into it because I realized that no, I could learn more from that group and to explore more from there. So basically, to cut everything short, my interest for the instrument is that people ignore the instrument. They don't know the possibility about the instrument. They think it's always a limited, but we have to prove that it's unlimited. Sometimes if you have to play like a classical music or jazz music or folkloric music, or people know the instrument playing only djs and then maybe choral music, but it's not like that, you know. But me myself, I'm a versatile musician. I started playing way back, contemporary music. Anything I hear on the radio, I want to play with my flute when I was 10. So that's how my contemporary world started. So I'm mixing all the traditional music also with the contemporary, extensions.
Okay, people says it's very difficult to play the flute and it give hernia and it has health issues. So far, have you experienced any of this? Is it difficult to play flute?
First, there are two questions you asked me. The first one is not difficult.
Okay.
If you have love for it, you will know it.
All right.
If you don't have love for it, then forget about it. Yes, you don't have any health, no issues about it. What you need to do, the beginning, or a beginner who is learning the instrument, sometimes you find yourself a little dizzy, because it's a wind instrument, so you need more food, you know. But after some years, you become 1 year or so, you'll be fine.
Then you for chop more before you go.
1 year, you'll be
Okay,
fine.
so where has this taken you? Because we know people who play guitar, people who play drums, sometimes they travel and all that. Where has this taken you? Which classical or prestigious places have you performed using the flute?
I have performed in various places. I performed in London
Okay,
with my former group, Pan African Orchestra.
okay,
And then after that, I formed my own group, Hewell Sounds 1996.
okay.
We perform
Still
in.
in UK?
No, no, no.
Over
When I
there in
formed my
Ghana.
group in
Okay.
Ghana, Hewell Sounds
Okay.
is group based in Ghana. We travel abroad. Our first trip was South Africa. We attended a conference called International Society for Music Education, ISME.
Okay.
And then from there, we went to Cote d'Ivoire, one of the great festival
In Cote d'Ivoire.
called, yes, Massa. You perform there. There are various producers or booking agents. They come around when they see your group and they like you, they sign you, and then you start making your tour with them.
Okay.
And then we travel to America and then Norway for the music festival.
Wow, you went to all these countries
Yes.
using flute.
Of course, I've been to almost 680 countries worldwide using this, and I'm still going.
So let's say first, I know for now you are the only person doing flute in Ghana. I don't know of, probably I stand to be corrected though. I don't know of anybody using flute to make music. Do you have in mind opening an academy or bringing young people so that you can teach them to go into flute because it's paying for now. I can see. I would say you are rich. If not, you are doing very well
By the grace of God.
using the flute and all that. Do you have in mind to put young people together so that you can teach them the flute so that they can take it as work?
That's a very good question. I have done some before. All the guys who came, if you see Hewale Sounds videos,
Okay.
everybody that is playing the flute in a group, I taught all of them.
Okay.
And then after that, I formed another cultural troupe. Not cultural troupe only, but they are a mix of both traditional music and dance, and then also there are flutists that I train. There are about 20 of them within my community area, Russia, Pabuli Junction, because I was thinking of what to give them um, or give back to society for people to remember. Because the area where I started my career, I need to leave a legacy over there. Yes, so I trained some youth around, but today they are no more youth. They are not in Ghana. They are in
Okay, they
abroad.
all travel.
They are staying in
I'm,
Canada,
I'm not sure they are using the flute to do music.
over
Some of
there.
them are, yeah.
They went there with music, so
So they went there.
automatically they will be doing music.
And
They are still
have,
doing
have
music.
you be checking up on them to
Yes,
see if they
they
are
call
doing
me
music?
one. They call me. I see that one of them sent me audio for me to listen to it, if I like it, or if there's something he can work on, or if something I can help him to add up.
All
Because
right.
they are still remembering that I'm the one who,
Who helped them?
if I pass it, then it's okay for them. That's what they
Okay.
feel, and I
All
see
right.
it's okay, no problem. the whole entire musicians in the world, because somebody wake up in the morning, go to work at the media house or ministries, you are expected to be paid at the end of the month. Musician's job is to go and perform. That is his work. So we should learn how to appreciate and respect musicians' office, because that's the work God has given to them. Why are you know, trying to penalize a musician? It's not right. You don't do that. If you go to abroad, they respect musicians a lot. But I don't understand. Sometimes, if you perform here, you have to be chasing some of the clients. It becomes like you are begging for it. Something you have worked for it. You've worked with your sweat. You understand? So sometimes I deal with them through management. My management will call you, and then they will deal with you. When it comes to the money matter, they will change the money with you. You understand? Because me, I don't need to come and change you for money. I have come in to deliver my work. When I finish, my management will deal with you when it comes to money issue.
Okay, that's true. With the flute, how many musics have you done using the flute?
So many. I have done some for Atlantis Radio for their news jingle.
Oh, okay. So
Uh,
you are the man behind that jingle.
yes,
All
for
right.
their news. Anytime they
Mm.
play for their news hours,
Oh, okay.
that is my music. And also GBC, their morning montage, also TV3 and Metro TV.
Oh, okay.
Some of them have used my music, and BBC also came to also recorded some of my music.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yes, for the a program called, I forgot the title of the program, but it's online. When you
All right.
Google the Flute Magician of Ghana, it will lead you there.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's good. And so far, let's say for instance, you use flute in making music. Have you in Ghana? Which song, or let me just say, which of the song will you say made you popular using the flute?
Oh, my songs are all everywhere.
Hmm.
If you go online, sometimes some people know my songs, some people
Okay.
also don't know. But the thing is that if you listen to some of the gospel artists, like Celestine Donko, one of her music, I play in it.
Oh, okay.
I play, I think, two or three of her albums.
So, Mr. Botri, which of your music would you say made you popular or brought you to the limelight?
Well, Atlantis Radio, most of them have heard the music, but they don't know I'm the one behind the music.
Oh, okay.
And also their news jingle,
All
and
right.
also the
Oh, so
TV3.
you are the man behind the news jingle.
Yes, they were
Oh,
using
okay.
it. I don't know now. I think they don't use it anymore.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
I think they've sold the station, so probably.
Ah, okay.
Mm,
So that's the reason why.
mm,
Yes, and also TV3, their morning montage.
oh, okay.
You know, they use it for a couple of years also. Yeah, and anyway, my people know about my works, and not particular or not particular
Particular you.
one song.
Oh, okay.
And then sometimes when people hear my music in other artists' music, they know that no, this is me.
Okay.
Like Celestine Donkos,
Okay.
I play on about 3 or 4 albums of her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Bobo one,
Oh, okay.
I play
All
on
right.
it, and I played one with also Usibisa, their new album.
Oh, okay. All right.
The former from popular Usibisa we know, and also I think Josh Lai, Emra Dani Dani,
Okay.
Emra Sisansi
All
so,
right. All
and
right.
so Mimri Baba.
Uh-huh.
I
I've
was
heard
around
that song.
playing,
Yeah.
yes.
But let's talk about your own work. I would like you to take the flute and then perform some of your songs for my audience because most of us are ignorant about your work. We don't really know some of the stuff you've done. So if I'll be happy and my audience will also be happy if you do something on your album or
Some
your
of my
songs for
songs.
us. Yeah.
Well, some of my songs are more, um, let's say, more. Let me put it this way. Let's say polyrhythmic
Okay.
or complex music. It's not common music that everybody knows.
Okay.
So sometimes my performances or where I perform, you can hear the music because it's not a particular melody that you can remember and sing in your ear. You hear something and then it passes you.
Okay. That's
But anyway, I will try to play something that maybe people can
yeah,
remember.
let's enjoy.
If you listen to Atlantis Radio, I can play that. It's,
Yeah.
the title of the song is Daily.
What's the meaning?
It's a nothing. I forgot. I took the words from somebody, but it's on the title of the title is written on the album.
Okay, so I've heard it before, yeah. So, what about the GCB?
GBC.
GBC, sorry. I want you to play
Yeah,
that one
GBC
too.
also uses that one, and then they
The
use
same thing.
GBC. They use the whole album. They
Oh,
use
okay.
different kind of song,
Okay.
depending on the program. Then they use. I think they use one of the three man.
Okay, then play that one. Nice
one of the
one.
things.
Nice one. But I
It's
would
more
like.
complex. I mean,
Okay,
for the
yeah.
youth to listen to this kind of music, yes, some like it, but some
I think you need
it's
a
too hard
bit
for
of
them.
concentration
Yes,
to listen to this kind of
to
stuff.
understand.
Yeah, to
Yes,
understand. And then I know Josh Lai is popular music.
yes.
The one you played on. I mean, it's vivid. Everyone can hear it
Relate to
clear.
that.
So
Yeah.
I would like you to play that part for my audience.
All right. Do I remember the song? Way back, oh, I think too.
Wow, Charlie, that's it, the beat. That's it, the beat. That's it, the beat. Let's take. Are you a registered member of Gamro? Are you a member of Gamro?
Of course.
And have you received any cash from them?
Yes, I did,
And
and I do.
How much did you receive?
I don't know what is happening
Mhm.
now, but I think I need to go and ask the authorities.
Mhm.
What I normally receive before is not what I'm receiving now. So
Okay.
I'm so doubting about
Has it
certain
improved?
things. No, it has dropped, and I don't understand
Okay.
the reason why
And you haven't
it's
been
happening like
to
that.
the office to check out what's happening.
No, I went there, but not to ask about that, for
Okay.
something else. But I think we there are a lot of things that need to be straightened over
So is it
there.
that you are making a lot of money outside the country, so you don't give a damn about what happened to Gamro in Ghana or
No,
your money?
I care about everything that is happening here. I'm worried. I'm concerned about not only me, but the whole entire musicians. You understand?
Yeah.
I think I don't know what is happening, but I don't want to be a controversial person. But I want to speak the truth, that the truth from the management to, I mean, they should tell the fellow musicians what is happening, because I'm sure a lot of people have anger in them, which sometimes when I meet some of them, the way they talk with anger and stuff, they don't understand. Maybe they are giving you 600, all of a sudden they are giving 150 CDs until now. And sometimes you don't even receive it.
Okay.
It's so strange in a sense that our system is not being structured very well. You know, I don't want to say corruption, but corruption is everywhere. You and I made a song. My understanding is that corruption is not only the leaders. The down people too are corrupt.
Corrupt. We
Every
are
middle people,
corrupt, yeah,
everybody
for
is
sure.
corrupt.
Yeah.
You know, until we change our mind. I cannot be standing here and saying every day we are blaming our leaders that they are corrupt. You know, be them alone. No. What about you and I?
Yeah.
You know, we need to check our things very well and see how best maybe people and around the authorities of Gamro are not doing something right. Something is being, you know, and it's affecting the whole musicians within the country. I mean, now if you are working and you are not able to save money now for your future, then you'll be in trouble. You don't
Yeah,
put
that's
your
true.
trust on Gamro. I mean, what I can advise is that make sure you put your money into Snitch, or
Okay.
you make sure you open an account. If every
Family
month you
money.
have to on your own, you can call it Snitch or retired account.
Okay.
Every month you can put maybe 200 cities or 300 cities. Just don't even go and take anything. 5 years, you see how much money you have in there. You know, when you want to stop music, now you can go there and see, you know.
Yeah.
When I was at the University of Ghana working under Professor Kitia, I've been receiving salaries from there. And
Okay.
Prof, what he did for us is that we worked for 10 years. So every month,
You
there's
put
need
money there.
deduct. So I
Yeah.
went there to check on my own, I think 3 years ago or 4 years. They told me, yes, I'm in a system.
Oh,
But
okay.
I asked them if I can continue.
Continue, yeah.
They said, no, I cannot continue now, but I have to wait when my pension time is due.
Then you come
You
for
can
it.
come for the lump sum amount of money, and
Okay.
then that is it.
But I'll advise, since it's 3 years, you know, there are a lot of things that happen for the past 3 years. So I
Yes.
advise you to go and check this year and see if you're still
No,
in
no,
the
it's still there.
system.
It's still in the system.
Oh, Okay.
I mean,
Have
when
they
you are
have they been sending you?
60 years, then you can go and request for
All right.
your ransom money,
Okay.
and then they will show you what to do.
All right.
Yes.
With Gumroad, when was the last time you received an amount of money from them, and how much did you receive from them?
This year I received something, I think 2 months ago. It was 120 or 150 CDs.
120 cities.
But I used to receive 500, 600
Okay.
when Kojo Entry
Was it?
was the chairperson,
Okay.
and when Amanziba and Kalosechi was there,
Okay.
I used to receive 600 CDs. Uh, but now it's 150 or 120 CDs. I don't even know.
Was that finished?
Yes, the money was just rolling in my Momo, and later on I saw that Gamro, 120 CDs. I was like, oh, okay.
So were you surprised?
I was not because I received that a lot, so I know that that's the system now. I don't understand. I need to understand why the money has been dropped from 600 to
150.
150 CDs.
All right, that's another discussion for a whole day, but or for different times. So let's move to your project. You are having a new project. What is it about?
You know, I realized that in Ghana or in the whole entire Africa or the whole entire world, I mean, something that we are adopting and you cannot run away from it. It's called Afro. And Afro is something that children from Ghana, children from Europe. Last year I was in Denmark, Copenhagen Jazz Festival. The moment they start playing Burna Boy music, come and see the white folks, the young ones. They were jumping into it. I was like, okay. You know, I'm a researcher, so
Okay.
I have to research. You have to see what is happening. You don't have to think about your intellectual side of music alone. You have to think about what is happening around the globe and fall around there.
What
But
you
you
are falling
still,
in love with?
of course, because it's a trend. Whatever is going on, but me, I always want to go with my originality. What is my originality? My sound. Now, all these Afro people have been playing in town. I have created my version. Thank God for this wisdom. I have done that with the program, I mean, with the computer synthesizers in the studio, plus my flute. And I went for holidays at Royal Senchi. And then it looks, I don't know whether I should call it vision or dreaming or I started thinking, coming or talking to me, go back and use the traditional instruments
To create
to
something.
create those things. Ignore those ones now. Go and use those things. 3 years ago.
Okay.
So I called Gomez on the phone. I said, Gomez, I'm sorry, I want to change something in this project. I want to do everything, change everything to the traditional instrument. I don't want to have anything synthesizers.
Okay.
So I came out success. The beginning was very tough because I'm very particularly about when it comes to tuning and sound. I mean, if it's not very good, if I go home from the studio, I'll listen to it. If I don't like it, I'll call him and say, Gomez, please, let's start again. The beginning was very frustration. I was frustrated the beginning. Then we were able to do one that I featured episode on, very successful. And I was like, yes, this is what we want.
Yeah.
So we produced about almost 30 songs with various traditional instruments across.
Okay. Is it a whole album?
Yes, of course, 2 or 3 albums.
Oh, okay. So apart from episode, who and who is on that?
Trigmatic was there,
Okay.
and there's one lady called Shala.
Oh, okay.
She's a dancer and singer. She's a multi
A
instrumentalist.
Ghanaian?
No, she's a British Japanese.
Oh, okay.
She used to dance for Davido in the
Okay.
UK.
All right.
Yeah.
So when are we expecting this album out?
First, I need to thanks to La PG who is working very hard on this project and myself. To be honest, I really appreciate what he's doing for me so much, and God continue to bless him and bless his heart. I really feel this energy of his. La PG, thank you so much.
Shout out to man like Lapiji, Fambok Lapiji.
You know, he has written a letter went through this morning, and we sent it to somebody representative. My idea is to to present the works to the king,
Oh, okay.
Gamanche,
Oh,
the
all
owner
right.
of the land,
All right.
for him to listen to it before we take it out there. So the idea is to call him and to call some media houses and you are also invited. I will let you know
Right.
when, so that
Is it going to be a lunch?
it's not going to be a launch. Or we can launch it on the same day for the media
Oh,
space,
okay. All right.
but not officially launch
All
that
right.
people can have.
A copy of it. All
Yes,
right.
because we are going to perform live and present everything we have done. He will have a copy
Okay.
on that day for himself,
All right.
and then the rest will go online after that.
All
But
right.
we want to perform it live because everything we produce is natural instrument,
All right.
and we want to present it. Lapiji will tell you that he has even finished with the cutting of the videos, the
Oh,
last part
okay.
today,
All right.
and then you can see the performance, all the sound you hear. You see the video performing live, and we want to perform it to the king. We don't want to show the video.
All
We
right.
want to perform it live.
All right.
Have the media houses to come and cover it, and then because media want to see
What's
what they
happening?
write
Yeah.
and what they report.
All right. That's true.
Yes, they want to see. They have to see it live.
All right. We are here for you. So whatever you have or whatever you want to do, we'll definitely support you. So I have audience both in Ghana, both outside. What are some of your last words for them?
I think we should. We love music, and music is what bring peace and joy. I mean, in the world, we need to respect musicians.
All right.
This thing will go to everybody that uses music for uh, their project or music for even the national anthem of Ghana is music.
Yeah, that's true.
You understand?
The
Yangara,
pledge, the
Assassin,
pledge is music.
everything is music.
Yeah.
When you say God bless our homeland, Ghana, you are
Music.
mentioning Ghana. You understand? If you go to France, they also have their national anthem. They are not using football to identify their national anthem. Music has a spirit, and music is given by God. So the musician who is performing the music must eat, must be paid. So if you are his audience and you are listening to him, please, if you engage musicians, we should all try and support musicians, pay them very well because they deserve. Yes.
Okay, Mr. Botri,
Thank
thanks
you.
for having
Thank you
us.
so much.
Yeah, yeah. You also social media following. If you're on YouTube, you are on Facebook. I mean, wherever you are, just tell the audience for them to go follow you up.
All right, so when you go to YouTube, it's Dela Botri or Hewale Sounds.
All right.
Hewale Sounds is Hewale, then Sounds Sounds. Facebook is Yao Dela Botri. Yao Yawdela, then Botri Botri. Instagram is Dela underscore Botri. Dela underscore Botri. So if you go all these places, you can find me. And my works, you can listen to them on Spotify.
All right. So when you go to Spotify, he's there. When you go to, YouTube, he's there. Facebook, he's there. IG, he's there. So just try and follow him up and then see what he's doing for yourself. So it's been a great conversation with Dela Botri, one of the finest musicians we have in Ghana. So kindly subscribe to, this channel. We have a lot of great content on there for you. My name is Jay Brown, and this is Prime TV Africa.